Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with Dragon Age the Veilguard. Now we're doing something a little bit different today. I did a full recording last night of me playing this with full voiceover, and unfortunately partway through my introduction the mic cut out and I didn't get any voiceover. So we're recording it retrospectively here. Some of you probably listening to this going, well, that's better, I prefer it that way, but so for you guys this is probably going to be a little bit better, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk over the game in little bits and pieces, but for the most part I'm just going to let the game play out. So without further ado, I think we're going to get stuck into it. So just going to touch on the character creator a little bit. Pretty extensive character creator. So here I got selecting your race, and then just doing some presets on your appearance. It seemed like you can go into it pretty in depth, which is good. But usually with most character creators, I kind of try and design the character to look like myself, and then give up pretty early on, as there's just too many options, and I want to get straight into the game. So what I did here was I went through and I tweaked a few things, but at the end of the day, the character that I ended up with here doesn't really look like me. It just has some vague characteristics that I have. You get to choose your faction, which is really cool. So a few different backstories for your character. I went straight to... I didn't really look at like all of the options. I pretty much just went straight to Grey Warden as a bit of a throwback to Dragon Age 1. Yeah, I thought that was most fitting after not visiting the Dragon Age universe for a while. Next up is playstyle. So playstyle is basically, as far as I could figure out, is just the difficulty of the game. So I just went for like the basic adventure difficulty on this one, because I just want to chill, relaxed time with it, I think. So yeah, that was the best option for me. Then you get to pick your name. You can do a random generator if you want. Your last name is determined on what backstory you chose, and then you get a couple of different voice options. So I think there's masculine 1, masculine 2, and feminine 1 and feminine 2.
What's he been saying now?
And you can just choose the pitch as well. So having a few more vocal options is always good to have. So yeah, in these kind of games anyway. So yeah.
I am happy we're here. Hi. We'll be working together. We can lend a hand. He's always got some story. Oh, shouldn't be a problem.
So I randomly generated a few names, and then one of the randomly generated ones I got was Philip, which I deleted and replaced with RJ. Actually RJ, and then I removed the extra R. But when I went to finalize it, it almost named me Philip. So luckily I was able to catch that and go back and get the right name.
Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. and a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Veilguard?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Veilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Eric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Veilguard.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Veilguard is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
So you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up. Spare a coin, please.
So the first thing I noticed was how good the world looked. I was pretty surprised by it. I haven't seen a lot of footage from this game, but this looked really cool, like just walking out into this. I also liked how the story kind of just drops you in. You're already part of the crew. There's already something going on.
You can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
and it drops you
That
straight into
ritual
it, which is
going
fun.
to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late!
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
So a bit of background with Bioware. I'm a huge Bioware fan ever since
Summoning demons on purpose.
Knights of the Old Republic and the original Mass Effect.
Slipping through the cracks.
These games have always been something I've grown up with and enjoyed.
The whole world is going
Even Mass Effect Andromeda. I even enjoyed that one. Not so much Anthem. That wasn't very good. I think we all know that.
This way. It should get
It
us
showed
to
some
Hardy.
promise, but yeah, they didn't do that very well. But yeah, very much enjoy Bioware games, and I'm really excited about this one.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demon. Here they come.
So the combat is, I mean, you know, it's basic from the start. You smash an X for light attacks. You know, you're blocking with the left bumper, or you know, the equivalent to that, I guess, depending on what platform you're playing on and what you're using to, if you're using keyboard and mouse or whatever. But it looks like they're gonna use a little bit of you know, special moves and stuff. You've got ranged attacks as well, which is cool. But yeah, it's not an in-depth combat system by any means, but it's a bit of fun. I think they've made it more accessible. Some people prefer the more RPG kind of focused combat. I'm not one of them. I kind of prefer the action combat, the more action-oriented combat instead. So to each their own, I guess.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the ball.
Venatori cultists!
Reinforcements to be here soon.
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren.
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
They crossed the Great Wardens a few years back. Got a lot of our people killed.
Yep, I was there.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Nev Gallus. Kill them all. Barictethrus. The Venatorio retreat. Venatori, take your revenge.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along, find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons, so I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it, and then demons found them.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons. Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, fend her out.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry. Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
You know we had to support Varric in this one.
Got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me.
I gotta say, I didn't like the foreshadowing on that one.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
bring down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Don't worry, guys. He's going to be okay. I have faith.
Let's go! This way! This way!
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the Veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like that time you ditched your orders for a better strategy during a darkspawn attack. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt, in theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
All right. Well, that's the end of kind of the intro mission there. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like and subscribe to all the YouTubey things. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Bioware RPGs and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that, after this one, we're going to play some Dragon Age all the way through, start to finish, have a bit of fun with it. And then from there, I'm really looking forward to starting a new Mass Effect trilogy run. So that'll be a heap of fun as well. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.